Do you think Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies are a scam? Think again. In this video, I will compare these to fiat currency or cash and give you a better idea side by side. Welcome to FutureCash, where it's all about the future of assets in the form of passive income. In this video, we will delve into the topic of why cryptocurrency is not a pyramid scheme. And just to remind you before we get started, this is not financial advice. Everything in my videos are based on my own personal opinions. Always do your research before you invest into something, so now hear me out. There's been a lot of talk online, with some people suggesting that cryptocurrency is speculative or just another form of a pyramid scheme. However, I'm here to provide you with a different perspective and help you understand the real-world applications of cryptocurrency. After watching this video, I aim to clarify why cryptocurrency should not be categorized as a pyramid scheme and shed light on the various practical uses of digital currencies. If you watch till the end of this video, you will have all the information needed to form your own opinion on this matter. Let's begin by addressing a common misconception: the belief that cryptocurrencies lack backing from physical assets, making their value only based on speculation. This argument is often used to discredit digital currencies. However, it is important to note that this is not exclusive to cryptocurrencies. Even fiat currencies like the US dollar no longer have physical assets backing them. The dollar was in the past backed by physical gold. This means you could buy an ounce of gold for $20, and even 10 years later, you could buy an ounce of gold for $20. This made gold stable. However, in 1971, the US abandoned the gold standard, which means that the value of money is based on trust in the issuing government, rather than real gold backing it up. Soon other countries followed, and there was actually no real assets backing up currency as we know today. So let's get back to cryptocurrency. Take Bitcoin as an example. It derives value from the process of mining, similar to how miners extract gold or silver from the earth. This inherent value is not subject to change, therefore providing stability to the cryptocurrency. So in contrast, many fiat currencies can be printed without restraint, leading to inflation and the gradual erosion of their value over time. Yes, other currencies don't mine their currency due to the global awareness and moral to not use so much power or electricity to create new currency. If you want to have a digital currency, how are you going to make it? Well, someone has to program that. However, unlike pyramid schemes, cryptocurrencies do not rely on continuous inflow of new investors to sustain their value. Cryptocurrencies can appreciate in value without the need for constant recruitment. Their worth is determined by supply and demand rather than new users buying in. It's true that cryptocurrencies can be complex and challenging to understand, which can make investors susceptible to fraud and scams. While this is a valid concern, it's worth noting that fraudulent activities and scams exist in the traditional fiat currency system as well. Deceptive practices, online scams, and unpaid debts are not unique to cryptocurrencies. Before we continue, please leave a like and subscribe so this channel can grow, and leave a comment what topics you would like to hear, or email me at futurecash@gmail.com so you can let me know what you want me to talk about in the future videos. So let's get back to the subject. Traditional payment systems have been in existence for more than 2,000 years. To make it easy for you to understand, here are some real-world examples so you really see who's been fooled with the fiat system. I think the easiest way is really to compare some luxury items such as a car, yacht, a house, as well as raising a family. In the early 1800s, a modest house costed around $600. In the 1900s, a house would have costed you $3,000. Fast forward to the year 2000, and the average cost of a house was approximately $150,000. And in 2020, $150,000 is only a fraction of the down payment. And you might be thinking, what about a luxury yacht? In the 1950s, a yacht might have costed $100,000. In the 1980s, the same luxury yacht would have costed about $320,000. And the year 2000, the same yacht would have costed about $560,000. That's more than $500,000. And in 2020, a yacht could easily cost several $1,000,000. So to make it simpler, let's look at a car. In the 1960s, a popular car model might have costed around $2,500, and in the 1990s, it would have costed about $5,000. And if we go to 2010, the same car would have costed approximately $10,000 to $20,000. By 2020, an average car in the US almost costed $40,000. and today it's easily $60,000 and above. So finally, let's talk about the cost of raising a family, 2 adults and 2 children. In the 1950s, the annual cost of raising a family might have been around $5,000 to $6,000 a year. In the 1980s, adjusting for inflation, the same amount might have increased to $15,000 to $20,000. In the year 2000, it has risen further to around $25,000 to $30,000 per year. Just as a bonus, in the 1800s, an acre of farmland in the United States might have costed $1 to $2 per acre. By the 19th century, it would have costed $20 to $40. In the 1950s, the same acre of farmland would have costed approximately $80 to $160. By 2020, that acre of farmland easily costed over $10,000. Of course, it depends what location and land quality, but this is just an average. So now you might be thinking, what about our children and our future generations? By the year 2100, let's look at the house and all these different things. Assuming an average annual inflation rate of around 2 to 3%, which is a common historical average, if we looked at a house costed in 2020 around $320,000, and the annual inflation is 2 to 3%, a house will roughly cost $1.2 to $2.7 million. Similar to that, a car will easily cost over $100,000 new. And if you're just thinking about raising a family that our children will be raising in the future, it will depend on factors like inflation, education, healthcare costs, and everything that becomes more expensive. Assuming the annual inflation rate is the same, 2 to 3%, 2 parents raising 2 children will cost more than $100,000 a year. Some even say a few $100,000. So let's make this very easy for you. If you could buy 1,000 houses in the 1800s, in the 1900s, you would only buy 200 houses with that money. 25 houses in the year 2000, and 1.8 houses in 2020. And in 2100, it will only be enough for a down payment of 15%. That means you'd get a fraction of a house. So let's get back to cryptocurrency. Compared to cash or fiat currency, cryptocurrency is a relative new addition to the world of finance, with a history spanning just about 15 years. As a result, cryptocurrency's security and regulatory framework is still evolving, and more robust safety measures are needed to protect investors. Lastly, it's important to emphasize cryptocurrencies are not pyramid schemes for several reasons. They are not controlled by a central entity or authority, and they don't promise high returns in exchange for recruiting new investors. The main entities losing power and control are basically governments, Visa and MasterCard. So no wonder they are searching for a way to get into crypto as well in the near future. Just wait and see. Cryptocurrencies can serve practical purpose in the real world. They can be used to buy goods and services, as well as enabling cross-border transactions and provide an efficient way of transferring funds. In contrast, pyramid schemes typically lack any real-world value and operate on a model where funds can be easily withdrawn. In conclusion, while cryptocurrency may have its complexities and challenges, it is not inherently a pyramid scheme. By understanding its unique attributes and potential benefits, individuals can make informed decisions about whether to engage with digital currencies. As the cryptocurrency landscape continues to evolve, it may very well revolutionize the way we interact and perceive the financial system. If you like this video and have any suggestions for improvements, please leave your feedback in the comments below. Your input is greatly appreciated as I aim to provide informative content. Goodbye for now and stay safe.